Well, hello everyone, my name is Odita and welcome back to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel. In this episode, the school festival has ended, and it ended really sadly, because apparently, the Guerrilla Fortress, also known as the Iron Fortress, has been destroyed, completely obliterated, without a single trace of it. Everyone in here now is in constant threat and fear due to that. And yeah, the government is going to announce the situation and the next move for the country. So yeah, I think we are going to war, honestly. Anyway, let's just explore the school building again. I'll see you guys when I saw some cutscene. Rain? Hey Emma, wasn't expecting to find you here. Oh, you've got Selene there too. Well, she just kind of made her way up here. I was just giving her a little attention while I took a break. You're looking for Crow and Millium, I take it. Yeah, I have no idea where to even start though. The two are always up to something. Oh well, I'm sure I'll run into them eventually. Haha, good luck in your search. Hey Emma, is something bothering you? Well, it's about Crossbell. I'm concerned about any weapon that could annihilate the fortress the size of Guerrilla, of course. But I'm almost more concerned about the whole sequence of events that led up to that. It almost feels like something's hand is guiding all of this to happen in a very specific way. Don't let it get to you, okay? I think maybe all the novels I've been reading lately have just made me paranoid. You raise a good point. One worth keeping in mind, I think. Anyway, I'll catch you later. As soon as I find Crow and Millium, I'll head back to the classroom with them. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. Well, take care, Millium and Selene. I'm gonna continue my search. Oh, hey, Neidhart, you're here. Instructor Neidhart, I wasn't aware that you returned to the academy. Did I hear, Chancellor? It's good to see you again. It sounds like you haven't put on quite a performance. Haha, that's very kind of. Wait, weren't you in the Guerrilla Fortress during the attack? Crossbow's mystery weapon just annihilated. How are you alive? I was on the training grounds with the rest of the 4th Armored Division at the time. We saw something appear in the sky to the east, and the next moment, the fortress was surrounded by blinding light. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it myself. I still hardly believe it. I can't bring myself to imagine what would happen had that light engulfed us. I'm just glad that you weren't hurt. But things must be incredibly busy for the Imperial Army right now. You could say that. Guerrilla Fortress is our primary stronghold in the east, so losing it has us scrambling. Especially now that Crossbell has proven itself just as much of a threat as Calvor. Which is precisely why I'm resigning from my position as an instructor at this academy. Wait, what? It wasn't an easy choice, but it's my duty as a man and as an Erebonian to devote my all to the military in its time of need. Although I do wish I could have been here to see the festival. Instructor Neidhart, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us. I'll be praying for your success and your safety. Likewise. I'm sure the future holds challenges that only you and Instructor Falstein can overcome. Know where you stand and what you are capable of, and brace yourself for whatever the future demands of you. Yes, sir. Ah, well, that sucks that he resigned. Yeah, I'm expecting all of us will be involved because we enroll in military academy after all. Hello.
I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Guerrilla Fortress like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah, having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself. There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times too.
Still, I can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. This is a military academy after all. Who knows? We might even see active duty. Even as an engineer, I doubt they'd make an exception for me. Could be that my lazy days tinkering with orbital bikes are numbered.
Oh, don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. Didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much. This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today.
Crow? Can't say that I do.
Damn it.
He came by yesterday with a box of things he'd borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans today.
Is Miriam and Crow going to the 7th floor in the arts class building?
Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where he is.
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him.
Will do.
Alright, let's check the arts class building. Oh, there is a story even in there.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in Crossbell.
Huh?
Huh? It's unlocked. I wonder if someone's already inside. George is in the engineering building right now, so it can't be him. If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger. I should probably take a look inside, just in case. I checked around inside of the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be anyone around.
Okay.
But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there, so I decided to check the 7th floor.
And is there someone in there? Crow and William? There's William.
Milliam?
Why are you looking at it?
Oh, Reen! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Erebonia.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected.
Huh?
But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne? Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself, and said to let him know if anything unusual happened. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
Really?
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
Hey, what you thinking about?
Say, Milliam, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
What kind of reason? William, come on. Spill it up. You have to spill a lot of tea here.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
Oh yeah! It's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Alright.
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Nope. Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus.
Guess it'd be a good idea to ask around. Mind if I come with you?
Be my guest.
Let's go. Search together. Let's exit the Outskirts building and find Crow. Hello, is there Crow? No? Alright, Toa. Let's ask you.
Oh, Reen.
I figured I could find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too?
Yes?
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country after all.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big.
Really big.
I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbell and Erebonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over her anyway.
That's right. We've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks.
No problem.
Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope. I'm afraid not.
Damn it.
He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Where could he be?
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah, he was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too.
What is he doing? Is he going to be away from the academy?
It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me.
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. But George hasn't seen him either. Maybe he went into town for some reason.
Maybe want to try looking around Trista for him then? I'll help.
Let's go.
Good idea. We're not getting anywhere just searching the academy. All right, let's get going.
Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon.
Yep.
Okay?
Righto.
Time to go to check the town and explore the town, I guess.
Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow?
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first. Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone.
Okie dokie.
Alright, girl. Are we in here?
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home.
Hello, Sharon.
Hello again, Sharon?
We're back!
Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today. I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he?
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. However,
However,
I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left again.
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up?
come on.
I don't know. Should we check his room just in case?
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Alright. God, Crow, why are you moving so fast? Knock knock. Wow, it's empty.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy? I mean, for Crow.
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just have to head back to the classroom empty-handed for now.
Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech. Still, I wonder where Crow went.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
No, I'm pretty sure. I see Master Crow really did go out then. Perhaps I should have asked him where he was going. No, it's alright. I'm sure he'll come drifting back before long. Still, I'm not used to seeing you in here. You're always fixing up something in the kitchen. I thought I'll take a little rest to prepare for this afternoon. I finished all of this morning's work, and I need to be available to speak with the chairman as well. How are things going with the rent for the company, by the way? It seems pretty tied in with the IBC, so it sounds like the situation in Crossbell would have a big impact on business. Indeed it has. The chairman has had her hands full dealing with all the issues arising from that. She's been trying to get Crossbell on the line, but as far as I'm aware, all her attempts so far has been fruitless. I know there's gonna be an easy solution to all of this, especially when I've got a pretty good idea what Gramps is gonna say in his speech. Well, I'm sure everything will be just fine. Regardless of what happens, I'll do everything in my power to serve you. Thanks, Sharon. We really appreciate it. Anyway, it's getting close to noon, so I guess we should make our way back to the classroom. Have a safe trip, both of you. We'll see you later. Thanks, Sharon.
Oh, it's you.
I guess. Oh, Patrick.
Patrick, what are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room. Sure, I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the Four Great Houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this? Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the national address too?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together.
Ah, right.
You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
What? It's going to freaking Heimdall? Crow?
What are you talking about?
That Crow fellow.
Oh my god.
I met him outside the station this morning.
Huh. Really?
Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now.
Huh.
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's get going, Milliam. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom.
Okay.
Crow's not a bad guy, is he? I'm starting to doubt myself now. Let's hear the speech.
The clock's about to strike noon in Heimdall, with the Chancellor set to take the stage for his national address. With the situation in Crossbell and the destruction of Gorelia Fortress still fresh in the national consciousness, the message he has today will undoubtedly shape the future of Erebonia and with it our lives. Our reporter is joining us now live from Dreikel's Plaza.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, I hate this. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
This is Misty, coming to you live from Heimdall.
Misty.
Why is Misty...
Oh, it's the host from Abendheim.
At least that's a reassuring voice to hear at a time like this.
How? Emma?
What's wrong?
The woman talking on the radio, she's... You all know her?
Yeah.
Who, Misty? She hosts the radio show Abendheim every Sunday night at 9.
And we know that she's an operetta.
I've seen her out and about in Trista too. She always looks so fashionable. Though, considering Abendheim is broadcast by Radio Trista, it makes sense that's where she'd be.
Oh wait, you guys didn't know her? Only Rin? Really? Ah, so I guess only Rin who noticed it.
Huh? Do you know her or something?
The Chancellor's standing at the podium, and it looks like he's about ready to begin. Let's hear what he has to say.
Citizens of Heimdall, fellow countrymen, Erebonians far and wide, I thank you for your attention. I am Gileath Osborne, your Chancellor and the acting representative of the Imperial Government. We stand today in the face of an uncertain future. All of you, I'm sure, are aware of what has transpired in recent weeks. Crossbell, our erstwhile province, has defiantly declared its independence, and as its parting shot, frozen the assets entrusted to them by the hard-working men and women of Erebonia. As we have moved to safeguard our national interests, armed conflicts have broken out on our borders. Our enemies point to this as an example of Erebonian aggression, but nothing could be further from the truth. We acted in accordance with our duties as a colonial power. All we have done as is our sovereign right. The Imperial hand may be firm, but it is fair. These traitors, however, have shown the world that they are neither. With an unknown weapon of mass destruction, they have annihilated Gorelia Fortress, the stronghold that has long protected the very gates of this country. I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Empire, do we allow such an odious act to go unpunished? Do we sit idle as the pride and dignity of our great nation is spat upon and trampled underfoot? We cannot, we must not, and we will not. With blood and with iron we shall mete out justice!
Cheers.
Listen to him go.
Oh, he's quite the orator, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly not out to upend my expectations.
Milliam? What are you doing?
Nope, can't get through. No surprise there, I guess.
Who are you trying to call?
What is all this about?
Oh, it's part of my mission. The most important part, actually.
What?
If only I'd caught on a little sooner. But considering he managed to outwit Claire, Lecter, and even Gramps.
Oh, wait, you mean Carl? He's a spy or something? You gotta be joking. That's the last fucking guy that I expected to be a spy. Emma is the first one, but Crow is the last one. Holy shit, man. That's a twist.
I suppose Crow's earned this victory.
What? What does Crow have to do with this?
Huh. So that's your angle. You came because you had a potential lead on C and you couldn't look into it from the outside. Is that it?
Comrade C! Okay. Damn.
What? As in the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front?
But he's dead, isn't he?
The Intelligence Division looked at all of C's actions so far and drew up a list of potential suspects. And one possibility we couldn't dismiss was that he had ties to this academy somehow. But after C and his cronies got blown up aboard their airship in the mine, we thought it was a moot point. Looks like we spoke too soon, though. I can't believe how bad we screwed this up.
Are you seriously suggesting that it's Crow? That it's been him all along?
He's the one who make us freaking stuck in the mine, doesn't he? Oh.
Crow was with us in the mine right up until he went with the miners to escort them back to the surface, right?
Shit, I just mentioned it.
Yeah, and then his route back ended up blocked off by a cave-in, so he wasn't able to reach us until later.
Yes.
But what if he actually used another route to get there ahead of us?
Then fought us wearing that masked helmet and cape.
Then how the hell did he survive?
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the others like nothing happened.
I mean, I will give him some award there for quick change costume, if he able to pull it off.
Madness. No one would stake their entire plan on such a precarious stunt.
Perhaps we can read the evidence that way, but there are a few leaps in logic that bother me.
Besides, remember when the terrorists escaped from Gorelia Fortress? We heard C talking to us. And not just then. He was addressing us just before the airship exploded in the mine, too.
That's true, on both counts.
And Crow was with us the whole time during everything that went down in Gorelia. He never left our sight.
Right. No mistaking it.
My name is C, leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah, there's no way he could be...
He could have recorded a message in advance and played it back.
Ah.
Oh.
And the airship that exploded? It could have been controlled remotely.
What a fucking twist we have here! Damn! Damn, this game kept pulling off surprises.
His alibi seems airtight. But once you account for things like that, it starts looking pretty questionable.
Yep. And if C's still alive, that means the other ringleaders probably are too.
Shit.
Then right now, Crow is...
Oh no.
Yeah, he's gonna freaking attack Hamdar. In back of my mind, I was thinking, why this Crow goes in person when you can hear in radio itself? And there's a slight in my mind that appeared that Crow is planning something here. But it's not an evil thing. He's just planning to meet someone probably. And so I didn't think too deep about it or mention it until Milliam tried to call Crow. Oh, now it makes sense. Oh my god. Wow, didn't expect the story would turn like this.
He said he was headed to Dreikel's Plaza, didn't he?
Yeah, he's going to freaking attack.
If a skilled sniper has their eye on you, you let your guard down for even a second and bang, you're dead.
Yeah. So then, who the hell shot that plane? Is it Crow? I forget. Does Crow appear first before someone shot it, or does the bullet hit first before Crow appear? I forget.
If he's the one who shot down the airship in the mine,
Then it's checkmate for the Chancellor. Crow's already won.
We stand at the brink of nothing less than a national crisis. In such tumultuous times, we must set aside our differences. We must look past the ideologies that divide us. I will not deny the rift that has grown between the reformist and noble factions, especially in recent times. But how childish, how insignificant such squabbles seem when the enemy marshals its strength beyond our borders. I have met with His Majesty the Emperor, and have secured permission to embark on the course we now must. Thus, in the name of the Emperor, and as the representative of the Imperial Government, I hereby proclaim...
Will we get some headshot? Oh yeah. Damn, the same rifle.
That the Empire's full military might shall be gathered together from all branches and divisions to deliver unto Crossbell a swift response to their impudence and to form a bulwark against the threat from the east.
Go finish your speech in hell.
Damn. Headshot. No, it's body shot. It's not supposed to be censored.
Well played, Armbrust.
Oh damn. The Chancellor!
Well, that was anticlimactic. And there's our coup de grace. Now, just have to add the finishing touches.
Hands in the air!
Oh, wow, nice shot.
It really was you all along. To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust, from the Jirai SEZ.
Aw, and here I thought I'd managed to cover my tracks like a real pro. So, who put all the pieces together? I bet it was Arundel, wasn't it?
We just received confirmation a short while ago. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this investigation finished up already. How could you? How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire 8 years ago. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game works, isn't it? Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again.
You get on the ground! I don't know how you managed to plan all of this, but you'll tell us eventually. I'll see to that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed a shocking turn of events. Chancellor Osborne has been shot by an unknown assailant. He's currently being rushed into urgent care. We'll bring you more on the situation as it develops.
What is that? It's coming closer.
It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet, folks. A large silver craft has been sighted in the sky to the south, and it seems to be headed toward the capital. But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing it unfold yourselves, is it? So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my way of saying thanks for the fun I had at the festival.
Oh my god, another twist! She's freaking evil! I have a feeling that she has some kind of power when Rin met her during fucking Thursday night when he was shopping, but then... Oh my god, double twist! She's evil! Oh!
Wait, what's she talking about?
No wonder why Emma shocked. It's not because she's famous, it's because she's freaking have something more than that.
Was she speaking directly to us just now?
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting!
Yeah, it's her power.
Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
What the?
Isn't that the plaza in Heimdall?
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations, Phantasmagoria!
Oh my god. That freaking bird. That bird reminded me of her costume when she appeared for the first time as an operetta during Heimdall. That's how I know that the bird must be related to her somehow, because every time that bird appears, she appears. Except the last one, which is in the Old Scouts building. Noble Alliance first flagship, Pentagram. Somebody gunned them. I didn't know that this game will turn into freaking max gen, right?
What is that thing?
I know, but it ain't one of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency. Fire!
Oh, the touch.
Where did it...
Psych.
What are those things?
Shut him already, Claire, for God's sake.
Humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th Development Division, staunch supporters of the Noble Alliance. Knights for the modern age, modeled after a stunning historical example and made of hardened steel from toe to crown. We call them the Panzer Soldats.
But how did... Don't move!
Sorry, I don't take orders from you. Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on their own. But I've got my own score to settle.
No!
Zephyr?
What?
I heard that name before.
See ya, Icy Maiden.
Man, that was a bit of a letdown, huh? I'll give him an A for effort. But we're talking about the Imperial capital here? Is that the best they could muster on their home turf?
The hard part's still ahead.
I know you too.
Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country. But they'll be back soon enough now. And who knows? They might have some anti-Soldats countermeasures up their sleeves.
Hey, anything can happen. Guess the ones to watch out for are the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Divisions, huh? I wonder whose side our little princess will take.
That's for Fee to decide. The boss would have wanted it that way.
Ah, no wonder why Zephyr name's so familiar. It's related to V-Pass during Jaeger Corps. Come on, V, please don't be evil. Enough with the twist. What is she doing?
Splendidly done, Grianos. I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little friends.
Lublang.
I find myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which you shine as the second Anguis, Lady Vida Clotilde. Vast is the stage, and beauteous the performance of the Azure Abyss.
That's quite the compliment, considering your standards on beauty. Still, first the Burl, then Crossbell, and now here in Erebonia. Don't you think you're getting a little too greedy for your own good?
Your chastisement cuts deep. We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume?
Yes, indeed. The bells are tolling for Crossbell, and preparations here are complete. Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The second stage of the Orpheus final plan. The symphony awaits us. Let the second movement commence.
Oh. What is their goal, really? I'm wondering here. If they connected from the past games, then there must be a giant goal that they're trying to reach.
Is this really happening?
It is. I'm certain of it. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across great distances. The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Sister?
Wait, the Witch of the Abyss?
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
Oh yeah, same here, Laura. Oh, so many things happening here. It's like what's going on?
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept that it's real.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got 2 more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no.
I hope my father's alright.
Damn. Please, let Saint Estrella be safe.
That gargantuan airship, those Panzer Soldats. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble faction.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time I never knew what happened to them. And how there they are.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Gram.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger Corps. It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty work. Just like the Imperial Liberation Front. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off in.
Crow, why did you do it?
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all of you to remain calm. I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision during the broadcast, and the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in Heimdall. However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on, but in the meantime, I ask for your patience and understanding.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else?
Yeah, that's a strange power.
Is that even possible?
For her, it is. With little difficulty at that.
Alright, so she's a freaking strong then. Good to know, Emma.
Yo, Sarah here. Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away? What? Of course, I'll be right there. Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate.
What? We get attacked?
Alright, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building. Is that clear?
We get attacked, didn't we?
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange is happening.
Can this day even get stranger than it already is?
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting closer.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits with them.
They're coming.
You gotta be kidding.
First Heimdall, now Trista? Are they planning on taking over the academy?
Sure looks that way. Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage. Could be either, even both.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent people.
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight them off?
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help we'd be or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
Same here.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw the line here.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Guess I'll help too.
I wonder how Lamia'll match up against those giants.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
All right, let's do this.
Elisa? Why are you all so flustered? What's going on? Ferris? You're still here?
What in Adios' name is going on here? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front gate.
Oh, they already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can.
Schwarzer?
What are they?
What in Adios'
Arios' name is going on?
I heard a war started in Heimdall.
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here.
We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there.
So everybody from Trista is going to here.
Toa! George!
Reen!
What are you doing here?
You aren't...
You're not planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor to fester.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can.
You can't be serious.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want to do?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. We've made friends here, learned to better ourselves. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away!
You guys...
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
Alright. As Student Council President, I hereby grant you permission to head through. But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get out of there, okay? Run away, surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out there. Promise me.
Of course.
We promise.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units, I'll take care of it.
Oh my god, we're gonna fight again! I thought the last freaking boss fight was the last fight we ever do. Oh my god, I don't have any craft points ready! What will we do? We are screwed! Ah man, this is bad for us. Fuck it. I'm planning to end this today. So let's fucking end it today. Well, good thing we have Megalith, because goddamn, Megalith is helping us to restore the craft points. Alright, Rain, Laura, my guest, and William has been filled. So we only need Emma, Ulysses, and Elliot left to be filled. I'm gonna explore the schoolhouse meanwhile. What are you doing here? That wet bird got us nervous, so we came to check on the horses. When we arrived, they were going crazy. What's wrong with Gum? Get a hold of yourself. I thought they were panicking because they sensed the impending danger. Lambert, we're in the middle of an emergency. I must ask you to return to the main building at once. But we can just leave the horses here. The horses are in no danger, but I cannot say the same for us. Please, you need to get to safety. Ulysses. We will. Paula, bring the horses inside. Be gentle with them. Right. Hey, I don't get exactly what's going on, but it looks like you're ready to head out somewhere. Don't do something stupid and get yourself hurt. Cheh, there's no need to worry about me. Take care, too. Please be quick and bunker down in some place that is safe. Why hello, Mr. Rin, and the rest of Class 7 too, with a pleasure. We were wondering where you two went. We made our way up here just after the broadcast. It would seem that our current state of affairs has become rather grave, unfortunately. Based on the footage we were shown, that heat ship that appeared in Heimdall belongs to the Noble Alliance forces. There's no great left to deduce that the force marching on Trista also belongs to them. Patrick. What? Do you expect me to feel guilty? With the conflict between the nobles and the reformers the way it is, this was practically a foregone conclusion. That having been said, the High Arms household had kept both Celestine and myself in the dark about this. That humiliation far outweighs any sense of guilt I may feel. I know how you feel. It's likely there was a muzzle order in the place to keep this plan and all things related to it an absolute secret. I was issued an order to return just a few days ago, but I opted to decline. In retrospect, perhaps I should have suspected that something was amiss. Allowing you to remain here likely played into Father's strategy to keep me uninformed, but you can play that game. You needn't worry about the Academy, it's safe in our hands. Right now, there's no line between noble and commoner. We are all sons of Thors, equal bearers of the crest and horned lion. We'll do what it takes to protect it. I never expect to hear that out of you. We know you will, Patrick. Thank you. Now, go find Toa and help her defend the main gate. May the goddess bless us both. Don't do anything foolish. Of course, let us go, Celestine. As you wish, Mr. Patrick. That's done. Everyone is unified right now. That's a good thing. Oh, well. Alright. We evacuate that, students.
What in Adios' name is going on?
What? That's a voice?
What in Adios' name is going on?
Yeah, that's a voice. That's weird. Alright. I think that's basically all of the NPC that I talked to. Okay. Crow! I can't believe it. He was one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gonna shoot the Chancellor. And on top of that, he's launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still going to grips with it myself. Now that I think on it, he was always around whenever something major went down, wasn't he? Even as far back as the summer festival in Hemdall, when that big terrorist attack happened. I thought something seemed fishy with all that stuff that happened in Ruhr. But I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. It still feels like it can be real, like this must have been some gross mistake. I can hardly believe Crow is one of them, and I saw him confess it himself. The two of us first met him on the field study last year. He was easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow somehow. It didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face. Haha, they really didn't get along very well at first. Still, the more field studies we went on together, the closer we all got. How did it come to this? Toa, be that as it may, right now the enemy is at our gates, and we don't intend to let them have their way. We are going to protect this academy, no matter what it takes. And when we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Rain. Okay, do what you can. As Crow friends, and yours, we are behind you all the way. Thanks. We don't walk into battlefield to lose. Alright lads, it's time for us to go. There are dangers greater than anything we've faced before just being this gate. Are we really ready? Yes, let's go. Wait, no. I pressed the wrong thing. Leave the academy. Wish me luck.
May Adios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, you should aim for their joints.
Joints, alright, got it.
Take them apart at their weakest points and you might have a chance.
I see. Then let's pray our aim is true.
I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but don't go doing anything crazy. You hear? Still, I know in my heart how much you want to protect this school. So do what you think you have to do. Not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know you gave the best you had to give.
That's good.
Okay. Protect the academy for us.